Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled in ancient Nepal, there lived a young man named Simon. Curious and ambitious, Simon possessed an insatiable thirst for knowledge. One day, whispers of a wise and revered Buddhist monk spread throughout the village. This monk, living on the outskirts, was renowned for profound teachings on the power of silence. Intrigued by this notion, Simon decided to embark on a journey to seek out the monk and learn more. After a long and arduous pilgrimage, Simon finally reached the serene and peaceful monastery where the wise old monk resided. Welcomed warmly, he was invited to share a cup of tea and sit down for conversation with the monk. Over tea, Simon eagerly asked the monk to elucidate the concept of the power of silence. The monk smiled gently and responded, "Silence, my dear Simon, is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the universe. It is in the stillness of quiet moments that we can truly connect with ourselves and the world around us." Puzzled, Simon questioned further, "But how can silence hold such power? Isn't power about making your voice heard and being heard?" The monk's eyes twinkled with wisdom as he replied, "True power does not merely lie in speaking, but rather, it emanates from within, from the peace and serenity found in our own minds. When we attain inner harmony, we can accomplish anything we set our minds to." Intrigued, Simon urged the monk to share a story to illustrate the power of silence. The monk began, "Long ago, there reigned a mighty king named Simon who ruled over a vast empire. He was feared by his subjects due to his ruthless and cruel nature. One day, a wise sage approached King Simon and said, 'Your Majesty, there lies great power in silence. If you learn to harness this power, you shall rule with wisdom and compassion.'" Initially skeptical, King Simon's curiosity won him over, and he asked the sage to elaborate. The sage continued, "When you embrace silence, you enable yourself to listen intently to the voices of your people, their grievances, hopes, and fears. By lending an ear to their concerns, you can wield your power to address their needs and improve their lives." King Simon, moved by the sage's words, decided to put this wisdom into practice. He began to listen more and speak less, attentively hearing his subjects' voices. Utilizing his power to assist them, he transformed into a just and wise ruler. His kingdom prospered, and his subjects respected him, all because he harnessed the power of silence. Inspired by the monk's story, Simon realized that there was profound wisdom in silence. He chose to remain at the monastery, eager to learn more from the monk. In the following weeks, Simon immersed himself in meditation, silencing his mind and opening his heart to the world around him. Through this practice, he found unprecedented peace and clarity within himself. One fateful day, while deep in meditation, Simon experienced a moment of profound realization. He understood that the power of silence extended beyond mere quietness. It encompassed a profound ability to listen deeply to the world. He recognized that in silence, he could hear the subtle voices of the universe, whispering messages of interconnectedness and wisdom. A sense of oneness with everything around him washed over Simon, filling him with purpose and clarity. From that day on, Simon embraced the power of silence as his guiding force in life. He understood that by listening deeply, he could achieve greatness in all his endeavors. With newfound wisdom, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment, knowing that the universe would continue to speak to him in the sacred language of silence. And so, Simon's path was forever illuminated by the timeless power of silence.